Hello, Lens Legends, and welcome to another episode of the Portrait Profit Show. Ah, I am so glad that you're here with me today. We've got a wonderful uh, lesson that is going to bring in a good amount of income. So I'm really glad you're here. My name is Jim Landers, and I'm your guide on the business side. It's my mission to uplift portrait photographers to make a great income doing what they love. Each week on the Portrait Profit Show, you get tips and systems on the business side of photography that is designed to help you gain a mastery over marketing and sales, reducing the struggles that most photographers face so you can finally get what you deserve. This show is for photographers who feel they've got something to learn on the business side. So if that's you, you're in the right place. Welcome to the Portrait Profit Show. The Portrait Profit Show is brought to you by Digital Pro Lab and Landers Photography School. For Digital Pro Lab, I'm going to put them up on the screen. There we go. Amanda and her wonderful, amazing team. Oh, man. She's put together some of the most amazing, the best people who love what they do. They love creating, they love printing, they love making you look like a hero. But that's just by default because of how much they love doing what they do. Digitalprolab.com is where you want to go. If you're not doing your printing already, you need to go to digitalprolab.com because even those who aren't printing, you are going to want to print after working with Digital Pro Lab. Amanda and her team are welcoming, kind, and you're going to love them. And of course, the other sponsor is my company, landersphotography.school.com, Landers Photography School. And I teach the photography side and the business side, which it's probably no surprise to you that I do teach more on the business side than I do the photography. But I've got a total of 200 different class titles. So a little something for most, not for all, because there's a lot to learn in photography. And I do help make a transition from some other job into making photography a full-time income, or those who are struggling with their photography business to make a good, solid income. I can help, and I do help. I've worked with over 4,000 photographers since I started working with photographers, since I started teaching. Reach out to me at jim@landersphotoschool.com, or uh, at some point during this, I may share the web address to get a free Zoom session with me. So watch for that here during the show. I want to encourage you to make comments and to ask questions throughout today's lesson. I want you to go right now to the comments section and enter in hashtag live. I can see a few of you have done it already, but I want you to go to go to the comment section, enter in hashtag live. That lets me know that you're watching right now live with us, either on Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn or YouTube. We're simulcast to multiple different places. For those of you who are watching the replay, please comment hashtag replay. I also request that you hit the share button and share the Portrait Profit Show. Let other people know that this exists. Share the good news. Running a promotional campaign, a marketing campaign, it goes by different names. But running a promotional campaign feels like waking up from a nap, but instead of being on the comfortable couch, all of a sudden you're on a roller coaster, blindfolded, unexpected but exhilarating, full of hard turns but exciting. And if you're not prepared, you'll end up feeling a bit queasy. Sound familiar, fellow photographers? Well, strap in because we're about to turn that wild ride into a scenic tour by train that'll have your business going smoothly down the track. Let's start by defining what a promotional campaign is. A promotional campaign is a strategic marketing effort designed to achieve specific business objectives within a set time frame. It's a coordinated series of promotional activities that aim to increase awareness, generate interest, and drive action, like sales or bookings for a product, for a service, or just to elevate your brand. So this might look like a limited time discount on portrait sessions, a special package deal for wedding bookings, a giveaway contest to attract new followers on social media, a charity event where a portion of the proceeds goes to a cause. So it could mean several things. The key elements of a promotional campaign include a specific goal or objective, a clearly defined target audience, a compelling offer or message, a defined time frame, multiple marketing channels working together, and a way to measure the results. So now that we're clear on what we're talking about, welcome to your guide on creating promotional campaigns that'll make your competitors wonder if you've got a secret marketing genie hidden in your camera bag. Spoiler alert, it's just you, armed with the 10 game changing steps that I'm about to share with you. By the time we're done today, you'll be armed with a clear roadmap for your next promotion, tricks to make your offer irresistible. No Jedi mind tricks required, but strategies to keep your brand integrity intact, tools to measure your success so you can do a victory dance with actual data. Whether you're a seasoned pro or you're just starting out, these 10 steps will help you create promotional campaigns that not only attract clients, but keep them coming back for more. So I hope that you have already grabbed your favorite caffeinated beverage. I have, because I have a lot to share, and I am ready and excited to share it with you. Are you ready to focus on success? Let's roll. Now, if that what I just shared sounds interesting to you, would you do me a favor? Go to the comments right now and type in something like, "This is gonna be good." You can type in whatever you want. I just threw that out there. This is gonna be good. Go in the comments section and let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, enter in hashtag live. Now, step number 1 is determine objectives. You wanna set clear, measurable objectives that are, uh, because they are the compass for your promotional campaign. Without defined goals tied to your business strategy, you risk wasted effort and an inability to gauge results. So let's break that down. What does this mean? What are campaign objectives? These are the specific measurable outcomes that you want. They support your overall marketing strategy and align your long-term business goals. The 6 key considerations for determining your objectives are: number 1, the end game. What is your desired outcome? You're going to articulate what you want to accomplish with this campaign. Number 2, your target audience. Who is it that you're trying to reach? Define your ideal client for this specific promotion. Number 3, a promotional mix. How are you going to reach them? Decide on marketing channels: email, social media, website. There's a lot of ways to do it. There's a few. Number 4, campaign identity. Give your promotion a catchy, memorable name. Give it a name. Number 5, timeline. When will you run the promotion and for how long? Number 6, the message. Craft a short, simple, and direct message that speaks directly to your target audience. Let me give you an example of some campaign objectives. It could be to gain new clients. It could be to re-engage past clients. It could be rewarding loyal clients or promote a new service or package. Boost sales during a typically slow period. Your objectives should be smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. By setting clear objectives, you're not just hoping for success, you're planning for success. This step lays the foundation for every decision you'll make in your campaign. So take your time and get it right. Here's a pro tip: write down your objectives, write down your objectives, and keep them visible throughout your campaign planning and throughout the execution of the plan. This will help you stay focused and make decisions that align with your goals. Step 2, By the way, if this sounds interesting, will you do me a favor and enter in, this will be good in the comments? I mentioned that already, but just in case, maybe you needed just a little bit more to be able to say that, but let me know in the comments. Number 2, define your target audience. This is like mastering the art of focus in photography. Just as a perfectly focused image draws the viewer's attention to the subject, a well defined audience drives your ideal clients to your business. I want you to imagine that you're photographing a portrait in a busy park. With the right focus, your subject pops against a beautifully blurred background. The distractions just fade away, leaving only what's important. That's exactly what happens when you clearly define your target audience. Your perfect clients are going to stand out, and the rest become background noise. Because here's the thing, just as you adjust your focus for different subjects and scenarios, you need to adjust your marketing approach for different audiences. The settings that work for capturing a fast-moving sports event are not ideal for a serene landscape. Similarly, the marketing that attracts wedding clients might not resonate with those wanting corporate headshots. So let's dive into how you can bring your ideal clients into sharp focus and create promotions that truly capture their attention. I want you to start with a who are they checklist. We're going to play detective and uncover things like their age, their location. Are they city slickers or countryside lovers? Their income. What do they have plenty of budget for this, or are there holes in their pockets? I think we all have some holes in our pockets. Occupation. What kind of things do they do? What do they enjoy doing for uh, themselves? What do they enjoy doing as a business? But define who they are. Now, there's an entire Portrait Profit show on this one subject alone, so maybe refer back to that one to get more information. But our goal is to maybe even take that a step further by peeking inside their mind. So we'll be doing a little bit of Sherlock Holmes here, saying what makes them tick? What do they do for fun? What is it that's keeping them up at night? Maybe some behavior patterns. Watch how they move. Where do they hang out online? Instagram, TikTok, MySpace? Probably not that last one. By the way, I didn't think MySpace existed anymore. So while I was researching this and writing this class, I actually went to myspace.com, and sure enough, it still exists. It's quite a bit different than it used to be at one time, if any of you remember that. Back to targeting your market. How do they like to shop? Are they more impulse buyers or thorough researchers? What brands do they love? It's going to tell you a lot about who they are and what their style is. So, I want you to create your client avatar by bringing your ideal client to life. Give them a name, a story, and make them so real that you can almost photograph them. In fact, make them so real that you wouldn't share this with anybody for fear of them thinking you were crazy, that you've invented this person, this imaginary human. But this helps you identify who they are and how to reach them so that you put yourself in their path. Give you an example. Meet Sarah, 32, marketing exec. Let's say she just got engaged. So let's make this wedding photography example. She's all about the candid and emotional images that'll make her Instagram followers active and involved. She does value quality over quantity, and she is willing to invest in the perfect wedding photographer who can capture the feels without the awkwardness. So I want you to consider a bullseye approach. Your dream clients, like Sarah in this instance, in that middle ring, people are right. The bullseye is the dream clients like Sarah. That middle ring are people that are pretty close to your ideal. They're perfect for this. They're not the most perfect, but they're close enough. They feel perfect. And then that outer ring is the folks who might be interested. It's Sarah's coworkers who aren't yet engaged. So knowing your audience isn't about focusing your awesome photography powers where they'll have it is about focusing your awesome photography powers where they'll have the biggest impact. Understanding your audience isn't just about demographics, it's about empathy, elevating and enhancing the lives of your clients. So, for each decision in your campaign, I want you to ask yourself, how does this solve a problem? Does this fulfill a desire in my client? Something that is client centric. So, this client centric approach is going to resonate throughout your entire promotion, making it more compelling, making it more effective. I want you to make sure you hit that like button each time you hear something you like. By the way, if you're just watching it on your desktop computer, you may only be able to click like once. But if you're watching it on your cell phone, if you actually click on the video, you'll be able to click like and love as many times as you want. Yeah. In fact, the only ones that it tells me exist, it shows me a number of those watching on each place. So for Facebook, for instance, if you're just in the feed, just kind of scrolling through and watching, it actually doesn't register you. It doesn't show you. But if you click on it, it fills the screen with it and doesn't show the feed anymore, but that tells me that you're watching. But if you're watching right now, do me a favor, if you haven't already, enter in hashtag live. Moving on to step number 3. Reasons to consider a sale include building awareness, keeping what you do on your target market's minds, attracting sales right now, and causing your ideal client to get excited enough to share what you're doing with others. The bottom line, the purpose is to get more business. Of course. There are many types of sales and discounts to choose from when you're planning a promotion. So, for best results, match the strategy to your specific campaign goals. So I can't tell you which one is the best. I can maybe give you a list of them, which I'll do that in just a second. A business wide percentage off sale may help grow your audience, while a new product bundle can increase sales of a specific item or group of items. So I'm going to give you 14 sales and discount popular options. The first, and this is in no particular order, is a BOGO, a buy one, get one sale. The second, a percentage off sale. So a dollar value off sale or a percentage off sale. It may be with a promo code, it may be with a coupon. There's also the conditional percentage off or dollar value off sales. For instance, you buy X number of items and get something off, a percentage off, a few dollars off, uh, or spend X amount and get a percentage off. The fourth is scarcity. First come, first serve, a limited number to sell, different things like that. I'll go. That one is one I'm going to spend just a little bit more time with here in just a little bit. Number 5, loss leaders. 6, a product or service bundling, where you've put a few things together and selling them as a group. Number 7, seasonal promotions. We've got Santa pictures coming up for a lot of us. 8, referral discounts and programs. Number 9, gift with purchase, maybe like a Starbucks gift card or your own branded swag. Number 10, loyalty rewards. 11, special deals on slow business days. Number 12, impulse buys, upselling and cross selling. Number 13, select group deals like military, seniors, first responders, students, teachers, etc. And number 14, the final one I'm giving you right now, first time client deals. One advantage of select group deals, by the way, is that this type of discount does not diminish the level of your brand. You can, with discounting, diminish the level of your brand. So it's not something I actually recommend for everyone. But cool thing is, it's not always what you do when you're doing a promotional campaign. By the way, I just shared with you a bunch of stuff, and I have a whole lot more to share with you. And I have, and I'll put this up on the screen if you can photograph that with your cell phone. That'll take you to the handout. This I do charge, but it's just $10 for the handout. But it's something that I can't get to you during the show. It will be afterwards, probably late this evening. But this all of my shows I make a handout for. So, and all the shows have an abundance of information. And so maybe you're a good note taker and you don't need it. But others of us, like me, why do you think I'm motivated to make a handout every time? And is this is beneficial to those who would appreciate that. So just go to that, fill in your name and information, and I'll send it to you later. All right, so I might show that later just in case. But your target market will look at what you're doing favorably when you do one of those uh, specific, like military or first responders. This is a positive thing. It shows that you care about these different groups. So, bottom line is to be sure to choose the right type of promotion for your specific situation. So, consider your target audience, your business goals, and the unique value you offer when selecting your promotion type. I alluded to this a moment ago. I want to go into it just a little bit because it's important to note that promotions don't always mean a lower price. They also include new options, time sensitive offers, quantity limited opportunities, special or personal projects. For example, imagine you've discovered a beautiful field of flowers and received permission from the landowner to use it for photo sessions on a specific Saturday morning when the flowers will be at their peak, maybe 2, 3 weeks from now. This unique, limited time in multiple ways, limited number of people, limited time. This opportunity could be marketed as a special promotion, even without a price reduction. In fact, you may incur additional expenses making this promotion, which would make it cost more than usual. I mean, you've probably been to a restaurant where the special did not mean special price. It meant what they were selling was special, and it was quite a bit more. These types of special offers can create excitement and urgency without diminishing the value of your services. They allow you to provide something unique and appealing to your clients. Hey guys, if this is resonating with you today, will you do me one quick favor? Just go over to the comments section and type in the word yes. Now, if you want to type in more and tell me what it is that's catching your attention, I'd love to see that as well. But at least just show me that little bit of interaction by typing in the word yes. Step 4. Now that we've determined our objectives, defined our target audience, and chosen the type of promotion, it's time to create the content for our campaign. This step ensures that our message reaches our intended audience. It's understood clearly and it motivates them to take action right now. I'm going to give you 7 considerations when creating your campaign content. The first is craft a clear message. Your content should be clearly communicating what you're offering and why it's valuable to your audience. Make sure that's simple and direct. Number 2, engaging visuals. As photographers, we understand the power of visual content. So use high quality images that showcase your work and align with your brand. Sometimes we need to do graphics and illustrations as well. Number 3, highlight the benefits, focusing on how your offer is going to benefit your clients. For we're looking many businesses are looking at the what problem it solves for them, but most of the time for photographers, we're looking more at how will it make their lives better? How will it enhance their life? Number 4, create a sense of urgency. Use language that encourages immediate action. Phrases like limited time offer, but be specific with it. Or I only have 5 spots for this. These are things that, and make sure they're true, of course. You're not making stuff up. This is actually what it is, but you're letting them know what it is so that they do act now and don't think you've got plenty of this and we can do it anytime. Number 5, tailor your language. Use words and phrases that resonate with your target audience. Speak their language. You're trying to build a connection. So, number 6, include a clear call to action, which you'll see most of the time just CTA, call to action. Tell your audience exactly what you want them to do next, whether that's book now, learn more. Your CTA has to be prominent and compelling and obvious. Number 7, ensure and the last of them, ensure brand consistency. Your campaign content should align with your overall brand identity in terms of style, tone, and values. I want you to create content that not only attracts attention, but also converts interest into action. Your campaign should tell a story that your ideal clients desperately want. Let's talk about about creating shareable content. So, what would cause your campaign to tell a story that ideal clients desperately want to be a part of? The first is emotional triggers. Craft your content so it inspires, amuses, or surprises. Number 2, visual appeal. Create graphics or infographics or short video clips about your offer. Make it obvious what steps you want them to take and what they get out of this. Number 3, user generated content. So encourage them to share their experiences with your promotion. Number 4, contests. You could run a sharing contest with incentives for participants. Number 5, there's a lot of other things you could do too. Number 5, easy sharing. Include prominent share buttons on all of your digital content. And number 6 of 6, hashtag strategy. So create a unique, catchy hashtag for your campaign. A little bit more about creating visually appealing promotional materials. The first is consistency. Use a cohesive color scheme and a cohesive style across all of the different things you're going to be using to promote it. Number 2, high quality images. So showcase your best work that's resonating with your target audience for this promotion. 3, clean design. Get rid of things that you don't have to have there. Avoid clutter. Use white space effectively. Number 4, the type that you're using. Choose readable fonts that match your brand aesthetic. Number 5, emotional appeal. Select images that evoke the desired emotional response. Number 6, call to action. Make buttons and links stand out with contrasting colors. 7, mobile optimization. Ensure all visual elements look great on these screens. Branding. Incorporate your logo and brand elements subtly but consistently. Will you do me a favor? Share your thoughts over in the comments. I would love to hear your stories. I'm sure you've got some. You've tried to do this kind of stuff before, I bet. Step number 5. I said I would come back to this a little bit later. Well, here's the coming back to this. Scarcity can be as powerful in driving client action as perfect lighting is at helping create a mesmerizing image. It builds excitement. It creates demand by making your offer seem rare or exclusive. When clients feel an opportunity is limited, they're more likely to act quickly. So let's explore how to effectively use scarcity in your promotions. The first, limited inventory. I have only 10 spots available for our Sunset Beach mini sessions. Be transparent about the number of sessions or number of products you have available. Number 2, time-bound offers. I've got a 48-hour flash sale on all headshot sessions. Uh, be specific about the start and end times of this, or if it's time bound or if it's quantity bound, but be specific about those kinds of things. Number 3, exclusive access. Early bird pricing for our newsletter subscribers only. So give those that are not on your email list an opportunity to join your email list because that'll help grow your list. Or it could be your social media following, doesn't have to be email list. Number 4, seasonal or event-based scarcity. Book your fall foliage sessions now. The leaves are turning fast. Tie your offer to natural events or seasons because they have inherent time limits that you don't have to explain. People know. For instance, here I live in San Antonio. I know not everybody is. There's a lot of people who are watching that are from San Antonio, Texas, but there are people all over the place. In fact, I looked at the list a little while ago. There's someone all the way from India watching, and some others that are not equally as far, but still pretty far from here. In March of every year, there's 2 weeks where we have something, just a a wild thing that happens. For us, it's pretty normal. We love it, but if someone was just coming here, they'd think, "Oh, well, this is interesting." We have fields of blue bonnets. It's just a blue flower, and it's pretty. And you get your family or your kids out there, and you photograph it. But it only lasts for 2 weeks. They come up very quickly. They're there. They're beautiful. They're wonderful. And then other plants start growing up and covering them up. They're not actually dead in 2 weeks. They're still there, but other weeds have come up and they're taller than the bluebonnets, and so therefore they drown them out. So tie your offer to natural events. Number 5, limited edition products. Only 50 aluminum prints available at this special price. So for this is effective for promoting a specific or limited quantity product or unique photography service. Now, this could be something that you just have bought a certain quantity of, and that's all you have. But still, you can see how that puts in uh, a specific type of scarcity. Why this works? Well, because people tend to value things that are difficult to obtain. You've probably heard of FOMO, the fear of missing out. It's a powerful motivator for quick decision making. Now, we have to talk about the ethical use of this. You have to use scarcity honestly. Do not create false limitations. Do not exaggerate scarcity. Your reputation depends on your integrity, so tell it like it is. Just make sure to tell it. Clearly communicate real limitations on your offers, but don't create artificial scarcity or anything that would be in the direction of a pressure tactic. The goal is to create win-win scenarios where clients feel they're secured, or that they have secured a valuable opportunity and that you've met your business objectives. In your campaign messaging, emphasize the unique or limited nature of your offer, but always balance this with the value you're providing. Scarcity should enhance, not replace the core appeal of your services. You getting something out of this today? If so, can you tell me that over there in the comments? Let me know. Number 6, amplify urgency with countdown timers. Now, in case you're unfamiliar with it, this is a visual ally in creating a sense of urgency. It's a dynamic way to show that your offer has a definite expiration, which is prompting quicker decisions from potential clients. I think the benefits might be obvious, but let's go over them. This visualizes the limited time nature of your offer. It creates excitement and anticipation. It encourages immediate action. It keeps your promotion at the forefront of clients' minds. Let's talk about how we would implement that. You'd implement that with a landing page by putting, you could have an animated timer front and center on your offer page, ensuring that it's mobile friendly, of course. Number 2, email campaign integration. You could include a live timer in your promotional emails. Number 3, social media countdown. Use platform-specific features like Instagram's countdown sticker. Post regular updates like 48 hours left. Last chance ends tonight. Number 4, varied time frames. Long term for weeks would be build anticipation for the upcoming events or launches. Short term, where you have only days or hours, would be create a sense of urgency for those flash sales. Now, let me give you a pro tip on that. Combine your countdown with compelling visuals. Perhaps a slideshow of your best work that changes as the timer progresses. Remember, the timer is a tool to enhance your offer. It's not replacing its value. So you're just using it to highlight the limited availability of your exceptional promotion. Number 7, no matter how good your promotion, there are lots of other companies with promotions that are going on at the same time, of course. So your promotion needs to shine like a diamond. Your message must be magnetic, compelling, and impossible for your ideal client to ignore. I've got 5 strategies to make that happen. The first, pre-launch buildup. I want you to create anticipation with teasers on social media and your website and your email. So you're going to be sending coming soon emails to your list. Offer exclusive early bird access to your loyal long term clients. Could have influencer partnerships by having local influencers hint at your upcoming offer. You could have a mystery element, so keeping some details under wraps to keep to pique curiosity. Create a unique visual theme for your promotion, perhaps a new logo just for it, or a striking image series that signals this is something special. Number two, strategic communication blitz. Increase email frequency on launch day, morning announcement, end of day reminder, boost social media posts. So 2, 3 times a day during the promotion, countdown posts, use daily posts to build excitement as launch day approaches. Use stories and live videos for behind the scenes glimpses. And number three, craft irresistible headlines. You want to invoke curiosity. Say, the hidden gem in our new portrait package, and gem, GEM, not me, JIM, the hidden gem in our new portrait package. You want to create a sense of urgency. 24 hours only. Our most requested session is back. You want to appeal to emotions. So, wedding special only for hopeless romantics. Number four, digital specific strategies. Leverage social media algorithms by creating a series of related posts. Use Instagram stories or Facebook Live to give a behind the scenes look at your promotion. Create a dedicated landing page optimized for conversions. Implement pixel tracking on your website to retarget interested visitors. Use email segmentation to send personalized promotional messages. I also recommend that you use, if you're willing to spend money on your ads, retargeting, because man, it can be magic. You're setting up retargeting ads on Facebook and Google. Create ads that remind visitors of what they're missing. So your dream photo session is still waiting. 20% off sale ends tonight. You could use smart promo codes. Use memorable codes, like if you're having a a gold themed session. You could say golden 24 for a 24-hour gold themed session special. You could create urgency by saying first 10 for the first 10 bookings. Personalize it by using client initials and promo. For example, say it's John Doe, so JD underscore VIP. Be sure to make your audience feel special, understood, and excited. Your promotion should reflect the unique value of what it is that you're offering. And of course, we need to do it. It helps if we can make it more personalized. So you may want to segment your email list so you can tailor your message. You may want to have dynamic website content, so showing different offers based on visitor data. AI powered recommendations, so using data to suggest relevant services or products. Personalized video messages, so you're creating customized video invitations for your VIPs. I'm throwing a lot out at you. Are you keeping up with this? You can always go back and watch the replay, or you can get my handout to be able to read back over this. But are you feeling this? If so, go over to the comments. Tell me. Give me a yes in the comments, or tell me what it is that you're thinking. I like that. I can see myself doing that. Step 8. Upsells provide an opportunity to enhance your client's experience while boosting your revenue, while offering additional value that complements their initial purchase. Let me tell you about some strategies for upselling. One, timing is everything. You want to present these upsells after their initial purchase. You don't want to cause it to distract from their purchase. So present these on your website so they've purchased what they want, and you give them an option to add something on that makes sense, that is going to enhance what it is that they're doing. Make sure it's not just totally unrelated. So, and use it, do a one-click option. So you've got to make this seamless. Number two, relevant additions. Offer extended session time, like add 20 minutes for just X. Suggest complimentary services, include a professional hair and makeup session. Propose product upgrades. Upgrade to our premium album for X amount of dollars more. You might want to bundle for value. So create discount packages, add a canvas print and digital files and get 20% off. So you could offer gift options, purchase a gift card for a friend and get 20% off of whatever it is. So they spend 200 bucks, you take 20% off of that, but they still get the value of the 200 bucks. Number 4, leverage scarcity. Limited availability, only 5 extended sessions available this month. Time sensitive offers, upgrade your package to the next 24 hours and save, upgrade your package in the next 24 hours and save 10%. 5, personalize the pitch. Tailor suggestions based on the chosen package or known client preferences. You can use AI or past purchase data to recommend relevant add ons. Couple more tips. Keep upsells low as far as the amount. Maybe you set your own number, but maybe 25% of the original purchase price, because that's going to increase conversion better. Now, there may be a reason why you don't follow that, but for the most part, if you want good conversions on your upsells, keep them at 25% of the original price or less. Use visuals to showcase the value of your upsell. So side by side comparisons, maybe. But if you have a team that you're working with who are also talking to your clients, train them to suggest upsells just naturally during client interactions. The goal is not to push unwanted extras. The goal is to enhance the client's experience. Each upsell should add genuine value to their purchase. If what you're doing doesn't fit the description, I suggest you reevaluate those options. Have you done this before or something similar? Or do you have ideas in in this topic? If so, go to the comments and share your experiences or ask questions. Step number 9. Complementary campaigns are your secret weapon for maintaining momentum and maximizing the impact of your primary promotion. I want you to think of them as the supporting cast that makes your star offer shine even brighter. Let me give you some strategies for this. The first is staggered launches. Introduce a teaser mini promotion before your main event. Follow up with an exclusive last chance offer for those who missed out. Number 2, cross pollination. Partner with a complementary business, makeup artist, an event planner, florist. Maybe partner with an influencer or an industry partner to expand your reach. Number 3, content marketing synergy. I want you to develop, I want to suggest that you develop a blog series or a podcast that ties into your promotion theme. Create behind the scenes content. This always gets attention. People love seeing what you're doing behind the scenes. A loyalty loop. Offer early or exclusive access to your next promotion for current buyers. For instance, if you only have a really limited quantity of something, maybe it's only your most loyal clients that even hear about it. Maybe you could create a point system that accumulates across multiple campaigns. You've seen lots of businesses do that, and there's multiple ways to do it. It can be a pain, but there are apps to help you with organizing those kinds of things. Number 5, seasonal storylines. So you're linking your campaign to broader themes or to annual events. Create a narrative that unfolds across multiple promotions. Implementation tips would be maintain consistent branding across all complementary campaigns. Use each campaign to build your email list for future promotions. Track engagement across campaigns to refine your overall strategy. And I want you to keep something in mind. The goal is to create a cohesive experience that keeps your audience engaged long term. Don't think of this as just being taking a stab at it. This is not just a single promotion. Everything has to do with everything else that you're doing. Step 10. I want you to monitor your progress. I want you to track the results. Just as you meticulously review your photographs after a session, you must also analyze your promotional campaign's performance. So let's talk about how to measure and to learn from your results. The key metrics to track are conversion rate. That could be bookings, that could be sales that are generated from the campaign. It could be the percentage of leads that converted to clients, an increased number of people on your database, an increased number of people on your social media. There's different things that you may use to track. Number two, return on investment, which you often hear as just ROI, return on investment. This is the revenue generated versus the campaign costs. Things have costs. Even if you're doing everything, you have value, you have cost. If you're not paying yourself, you are the worst boss ever. And we've all been guilty of that. Hopefully you'll stop doing that if that's what you're doing now. You aren't free. You are the most expensive person on the team by far. I want you to include both monetary and time investments. So, not just the money side, but how much time is it going to take? Number three, engagement metrics, email open rates, click through rates, social media interactions, website traffic during the campaign period. Number four, client acquisition cost. That's the total campaign cost divided by the number of new clients acquired. That will tell you what your client acquisition cost was for that promotion. This is something you want to track. Number five, customer lifetime value. Estimate the long term value of clients acquired during the promotion. Let's talk about some effective tracking strategies. So, use unique tracking links, create specific links for each platform, email, social media, whatever. Use UTM parameters to track the source of traffic. By the way, I don't have time to go into what a UTM is. If you haven't heard of it, Google it, and you'll find out more about that. So, uh, the U is a weird word. It's urchin, but you'll find out why it's called that. Number two, implement promo codes. Use unique codes for different channels or audiences or audience segments. So track which codes perform best. Number three, conduct post campaign surveys. So you're asking the clients how they heard about the promotion, gathering feedback on what influenced their decision. You're setting up tracking analytics. So use Google Analytics or something similar to track specific actions on your website. Number five, create a campaign dashboard. You want to have a place where you can consolidate all the key metrics in one place because you want to easily monitor this. Don't make this harder than it has to be. Update in real time if possible. The areas that you want to improve the analysis and improvement. The first is compare results against initial objectives. What did you plan versus what actually happened? Number two, identify which aspects of the campaign performed best. Number three, analyze any drop off points in the customer journey where they were moving right along and all of a sudden, boom, they're gone. That's going to tell you what areas need to be improved. You also want to consider at least A B testing because you want to refine your approach. So that's where you're doing the same thing, but you're doing it similarly, and you're judging which one gets the best responses in several different data points. Number five, you want to document these things that you've learned for reference in planning your future promotions. The goal is to gather insights that will make your next campaign even more effective. Each promotion is an opportunity to learn and to refine your marketing strategy. So let's put this all together. While each step in this guide is important, to remember that they work together. They're working synergistically. For example, knowing your audience in step two informs your content creation in step four, which in turn affects how you capture attention in step seven. Keep the big picture in mind as you work through each step, and you'll create a cohesive, powerful campaign. So, let me describe to you a very simplified campaign because of, well, time. Let's walk through a hypothetical portrait photography campaign. And let's talk about all 10 of these. The first is the objective. So let's say our objective is to book 15 family portrait sessions in a specific time period between now and Christmas or within the next month. Number two, target audience. young families within a 20-minute drive. Number three is type. So this could be limited time offer with a unique twist. Number four, content, capturing your family story. You want to have this theme with sample portraits and client testimonials. Number five was scarcity, only 15 sessions available. That was easy. Number six, countdown, a 30-day campaign with a prominently displayed timer. Number seven, attention grabber, partnership with a popular local park or exclusive location. Number eight, the upsell could be a discounted photo book for those who are participating in this campaign. Number nine, complimentary campaign. How about a social media contest for one free session? Number 10, tracking, 10 of 10, unique booking codes for each marketing channel. This campaign integrates all 10 steps, creating a compelling offer that attracts attention, engages the audience, and drives conversions. Can you see how, when you're implementing each one of these things, that there's no guarantee, but it's the closest thing to a guarantee that this is going to work? By the way, if you need help with this, guess what I do? Bonus step. Don't you like bonuses? And this one's free. Enough that you paid for the rest of them, but this one's free. Nurturing long-term relationships. After your campaign ends, the relationship with your new client, well, that's just beginning. Turning a one-time buyer into a lifelong client, well, that's the goal of any promotion. So here's how to leverage your successful promotion for long-term success. The first is follow-up survey. Ask for feedback on their experience with your promotion and service. Number two, a personalized thank you. Send a heartfelt message or small gift to show appreciation, at least an email just to them, not a group email. Number three, exclusive offers. Provide special deals to those people who participated in your campaign. Number four, content engagement. Share images from their session, with their permission, of course, in your portfolio and in your social media. Number five, a referral program. Introduce a referral incentive for your new clients. And the sixth one that I have for now is regular check-ins. So set reminders to touch base periodically with friendly, value-added communication. Now, I'm going to put this back up one last time. As always, if you would like today's handout with everything you heard here plus more, it's just $10, and I send it to your email as a PDF. The did I so hopefully you can use that QR code, because I didn't type out the email, the web address. So we are almost done. Just the closing thoughts left, and of course, I'm going to be telling you what is coming, and there are some good ones coming. Pay attention to that. Wait for the end. Take a moment and put in the comments one takeaway from this training. I love hearing how this has helped you. It makes it so worthwhile to me to hear what your thoughts are and to how you might be using this or how you have used this. Now, if you just want to take this opportunity to say, thanks, Jim. Well, I like that too. Whatever you want to do, take a moment over in the comments and let me know what you think. And I haven't been monitoring the comments as much as I would like, just because I had a whole lot of stuff here to share. But I'm going to do just a few quick shout outs. So I want to say hi to Ken. Hey, I'm glad you're here, Ken, Rick, and Lily, Janice, Mimi, Robin, and Lupe, and another Rick, Yusuf. Glad you're here. David Reyes, and oh man, there's a bunch. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to read all the names. I just realized this list really goes long. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'm so glad you're here. Now I want to share with you some closing thoughts to this message, this lesson that I've just shared with you. Well, Lens Legends, you've just touched on every aspect of an effective promotional campaign that I can do in 1 hour's time. You are ready to make it happen. Pat yourself on the back. Better yet, take a selfie. You've earned it and post it and tag me so that I can like and love it. Let's recap what we've learned today. Number one, we've set smart objectives. Number two, we've zeroed in on who your target market is. Number three, we've explored sales strategies that don't make you feel like a used car salesman. Number four, we've crafted content that's more magnetic than the items on your refrigerator door. Number five, we've harnessed scarcity, making your offers more fleeting than magic hour lighting is. Number six, we've made Father Time work for us with countdown timers. Number seven, we've captured attention like a squirrel in a dog park. Number eight, we've mastered the art of the upsell. Would you like fries with that? Number nine, we've planned complimentary campaigns that play nicer than siblings do. Number 10, we've tracked results like a bloodhound who's captured the scent. Remember, running a promotional campaign is a lot like photography itself. Sometimes you nail the perfect photograph on the first try, and sometimes you end up with images of your shoe. Yeah, at my very last, most recent session, I didn't realize it, but going through and culling my images, I found a picture of my shoe. Yeah. But with practice, patience, and maybe a little help from a friend who happens to host a show on the subject, hint, hint, you'll be creating campaigns that'll make your competitions uh, um, drop, your jaws drop faster than a camera with a broken strap. You've got all the tools you need here in this guide. Add in your amazing creative and problem solving nature, your dedication and your passion, and now you're equipped with the strategies that are so effective you could convince a wedding party to say taxes instead of cheese and still get genuine smiles. But hey, it is a lot. So if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, I understand. Or if you just want someone to bounce ideas off of who won't steal your clients or your secret sauce, I'm here for you. I am thrilled to be your personal marketing sensei, guiding you through the next promotional campaign with the wisdom of 1,000 stock photos and the patience of a photographer waiting for a sunset. So, what do you say? Are you ready to turn your next promotion into your most amazing marketing effort ever? Whether you go it alone or bring me along for the ride, I can't wait to see what you create. Now, go out there and show the world what you've got. Just don't forget to take the lens cap off first. Take a moment and put in the comments one takeaway from this show. Would you do that for me? One takeaway from this show. I've got a couple of announcements to share with you. I'm going to share with you the titles of the upcoming shows for the month of October, which begins tomorrow. And then I'm going to close this out for today. The first announcement I have is I'll be teaching a class on Saturday, October 12th at the Camera Exchange. And let me bring that image up. There we go. And it's called Landscape, Nature, and Flowers. This is where my passion for photography began decades ago. And it's still a passion. It's not something I spend as much time with anymore, but gain insights into creating amazing images that you'll be proud to share. Once you go to camerax.com and then click on Classes and Events tab for more information. And of course, I want to share with you, and where did I put it? I guess I don't have it handy. Oh, well. If you're here in the San Antonio, Texas area, I'd like to invite you to something that's gonna be a ton of fun, and that's what it is. It sounds like it's something more than that, like we're trying to find out who the best photographer in San Antonio is. That's not the purpose of it. That's not the goal. But we're gonna have the 12th annual San Antonio Photography Tournament on Sunday, October 20th. So this year it's gonna be at Stinson Airport, which is a great place to spend time doing what you love and with others who love it too. And so let's see. I need to find that. Oh, maybe. I thought I had put this in a so that you could see it on the screen right now, but oh, yep, I did. I thought I had. There's the link right there. So square.link forward slash you forward slash. You know what? I'm going to just share that in the comments because I don't expect anyone to read all that or be able to copy that down. So I'm going to copy that, put that back on the screen, and put that in the comments real quick. So this doesn't, sorry, it doesn't go to everyone, but some of you this will go to. So hopefully the majority. But right now it's showing up on, oh, what channels is it showing up on? I'm seeing it on Landers Photography School page. I'm seeing it on the Portrait Profits page on Facebook. I'm seeing it on the Digital Pro Lab YouTube page and the Portrait Profits YouTube page. So those of you who are watching somewhere else, I'm sorry you won't see it. But if you go to say the Portrait Profits YouTube page, by the way, these are live shows on YouTube. Any live shows are under the tab live. They're not under the tab of videos. So videos are just pre-recorded. And so if you want to see, if you go to my Portrait Profits page or my Portrait Profits channel on YouTube, and you click on videos, which is the default place, you'll see some sitting there, but I don't have much pre-recorded. All these shows that I do every week are live, and so you have to just go across on the tab. You'll see it. It's obvious once it is made aware to you, once you're made aware of it. But you click on the live, and you'll see like 140 one-hour shows. Yeah, you wouldn't think to look at live if you didn't know that was there. So hey, maybe you learned at least one thing today. Hopefully you learned a lot more than just one thing. But that's how and that part goes. And every single week, the Portrait Profit Show is brought to you every single week on Monday at noon. Now, on the second Monday of each month, we do move it to a different time. And I'll say something more about that here in a second. But I want to tell you about our upcoming coming up 1 week from today is building a future together. Now, this one is going to be interesting, and I'm still in the process of writing it and have found it to be a difficult one to write. Not that the others aren't difficult at all, but this one, oh, I guess, um, works, exercises a different part of my brain than a lot of the other classes. But we're going to be talking about running a business with your spouse because it can be incredibly rewarding, but it can also bring some unexpected challenges that, well, test your relationship. So join us as we share practical strategies to help you and your partner build a thriving business and maintain a healthy relationship, both in business and in life. So that is October 7th, building a future together. Put it on your calendar. And then on October 14th, we have we it's the second Monday of the month, and every second Monday of the month we do a panel discussion. And because we're bringing on other people, it's easier to find people to be on the panel if we move the time to 6:30 in the evening. So that's what we've done, and we've done this way for now. I think this is the 40th one that we've done. So this is 6:30, and it's called Couples in Business. And just like that title states, we're going to have two couples sharing their thoughts and ideas. I'm going to ask them questions, and they're both going to answer the same questions, both couples. But I want you to be able to potentially hear things from multiple points of view. So that is coming up October 14th at 6:30. Please add that to your calendar. The next one I want you to add to your calendar is the one that we're doing on October 21st at noon. And let me put that one on the screen. This one is good versus right. And that should pop up on the screen here in just a second. But are you making decisions that are good decisions or that are right decisions? The difference could be the key in unlocking your success. In a world full of opinions and advice, it's easy to get caught up in what seems like a good choice. But until you know exactly what you want in life, how do you know what's truly right for you? So join me as we explore how defining where you are headed can simplify decision making and set you on the path to achieving what's right for you. An example that you've heard me say before, and I'll be using during this one, is all the tools in a tool store are good tools, but they are not all right for what you're trying to do. So, therefore, we have to know what it is you're trying to do to be able to tell the difference between good and right. That's on October 21st at noon. And then moving into the last one of October, this is called Tame the Wedding Photography Beast. And let me bring that one up on the screen, that graphic up on the screen as well. There we go. And sometimes those take a little while to come up, but I don't know why. Um, Wedding photographers feeling overwhelmed by the chaos? Discover tips and build systems that bring in a calm that you've never experienced in taming the wedding photography beast. These are going to be tips to keep calm and capture on, master the tools to manage pressure while delivering amazing products and services. Your next wedding is about to get a whole lot smoother. That's Oh, and I didn't put up there it is. Tame the Wedding Photography Beast on October 28th. I created that wedding photography beast, but I did that in AI because I don't know how to do it otherwise. He's kind of cool, isn't he? Yeah, but you know he's not. So, guys, we've come to the end of another show. I want to thank you, Lens Legends, for joining me today. I encourage you to like and to share the Portrait Profits Show. And of course, tune in to our next live stream a week from today at noon. Until then, keep learning, keep creating, and keep having fun. Lens Legends, you are making beautiful images, but there's more. You're making an impact on everyone around you. And many, you don't even know you're making that impact. You're unaware. So keep doing what you're doing. I hope that the ideas and the strategies that I've shared with you today have resonated with you so that you're able to move forward with confidence. I want you to draw strength from the community of passionate photographers who've walked this path before you, who are walking it with you now. They're learning and they're growing with each step. The world is waiting for your unique vision and your ability to touch lives through your power of portraiture. So trust in your talent. Trust in yourself, believe in the impact you can make, and let your light shine brightly. Seize today as an opportunity to let your passion soar and make the world a more beautiful place, one portrait at a time. I want to thank you for your time and your attention here today, and thank you for the efforts that you make every day to be such an amazing portrait photographer. Together, we help each other achieve our goals and make a difference in the world through our passion for portrait photography. For Landers Photography School and Digital Pro Lab, my name is Jim Landers, and I bring you the weekly Portrait Profit Show. So until next week, Lens Legends, keep thriving, keep growing, and keep making your long lasting mark in the world. I look forward to watching you grow, and I think that you are amazing. Bye for now.